You and us together are really providing an opportunities for the young people in this community to move from poverty into upper middle class. And I thank you all for that, because this is what we do as a community. You know, we provide the human capital. You all hire the human capital and make it possible for them to move up into the upper middle class.
Laredo also shows healthy growth in other sectors such as commercial real estate, housing, tourism, retail, and food sustainability. Laredo's not the dusty, squeaky little town that we knew years ago, at least when I was growing up. Laredo is here, ladies and gentlemen. Laredo's open for business, and you're indicative.
This is Renee Gramps with Sunworks Solar, and I came here to do a lot of networking and kind of understand a little bit more about the logistics and the effect in Laredo.
So it is our responsibility to tell the story, to fight our battles, to continue the pressure, because it's not going to get done by somebody else. So as I leave tonight, remember this saying, get involved or leave it to the people who are involved.
Nuestro futuro, al igual que nuestra historia, está conectada a través de vínculos culturales, lingüísticos, familiares y académicos. Somos distintos países, pero una sola comunidad. Gracias.
What stood out to me was having all the partners from NAFTA here, whether it be Canada, United States, and Mexico, whether it be brokers, freight forwarders, real estate agents, companies, just having a mix of everybody here from around the industry in Laredo is very important to be able to highlight the importance of Laredo and trade in the city.
And I think that the problem is that it's just a lack of education and connecting the dots to understand how our union members' jobs actually depend on this broader ecosystem. And there's nobody out there making the case, which is why I say we need a North American Secretariat. We need people like you. We need elected officials who understand the basic economics of how NAFTA works to be able to speak truth to power.
In 6 years in an apprenticeship type environment, start out making $40,000, $50,000 a year and be a six-figure plus a salary person in 6 years and never have to worry about a job, ever. As you well know, any truck driver out there who's got any kind of experience, they can put an application out on a generic website and have 30 phone calls in less than 5 days and 30 solid job offers. That's not an exaggeration at all. Anybody in the trucking industry around here knows that.
I recommend anybody out there and with any interest in import-export industry to come by and learn.
Anybody involved in logistics to come to this. In fact, I was texting friends of mine that are involved in this industry and tell them that they need to be here next year. This was very impressive.
This is personally my first time. I'm in the real estate portion of things, but seeing how that plays into the import-export industry is fascinating, whether you're a truck driver or family or even aspiring to get into the industry.
Overload of sensory of information. It was amazing. So yeah, I'll definitely be back next year.
I would like to invite everyone that is in any way remotely tied to international trade. I guarantee you it's always going to be a great symposium full of information, and I encourage you to take part in it.
I would invite everybody to come out and learn and just be better. And really the understanding here is that we're a region, North American region, US, Canada, Mexico. I mean, it's our job as good corporate citizens to make sure that we are doing our best to bring those infrastructure dollars here. We're doing our best to bring potential investors here, to continue to grow the community, to provide great jobs for the future generations, and to make sure that we're ready and, of course, willing to handle what the future of North American competitiveness is.